actually, this is as real as it gets.
Hey, this is Marcia Prince, IFBB Bikini Pro and Guest Berry Nutrition spokesmodel, and you are listening to the UCW radio show, In Your Face.
The number you have reached, 911, has been changed to a non-published number.
You're listening to UCW Radio. In Your Face.
Lights, camera, action. Welcome to the UCW radio show, and we have another great guest on the show today. He's actually waiting in the wings to come on the show. He's a recording artist from the future, and you're chuckling about that, but he comes with a mission, and his futuristic view or picture painting. Okay, for all intents and purposes, is for purpose, to send a message, okay, and we're going to get into that with him. All right, he comes all the way from Nice, France. Now, without further ado, let's bring on Sidney B. All right, Sidney B, welcome to the UCW radio show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Now you're coming to us from the future, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Let's hear what's going on with that, because there's a whole storyline behind your projects and what you have going on. So why don't you just give us an overview of what's going on in your music life?
Oh, in my music life right now, a lot of things going on. I'm actually right now in America, so I come from the future. I arrived in France, in Nice, south of France, and I just traveled the world. I lived a little bit everywhere. I lived in London, I lived in Canada, in Mexico. I had very different experiences, and all my life I just traveled, made music. So now I'm in United States. I had the chance to link up with this legend, in the music industry, that is Ron Herbert, that is a promoter, a music promoter. He saw me over on the internet. He saw my story and everything, and he just brought me here in United States to fulfill my dream, because my dream has always been to be big in United States. So I don't know, destiny get us together, and here I am. I'm in Atlanta right now working on my album.
Okay, and now you have a couple of songs out right now, like Boy Toy, and I guess your big thing is for people to join your revolution.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's all about empowering people. The revolution comes if you go to my video named Downtown, I explain my story. Okay, coming from the future and what's happening out there. I just want to empower people. Let them know that the imagination, the books, the real music still exist, and it's just a matter to go and look for it, and just use the imagination. I just want people to not losing the imagination. So that's what the revolution is all about. It's about empowering people. Also think about other people, being kind and open to other ideas, and so that's what it's all about.
So your whole revolution, pretty much in a nutshell, is to have people be inspired, have people don't forget to dream and try to reach for your dreams, but also don't forget to be human.
Exactly.
Okay.
Don't forget to be human, and most of all, have the always give yourself the opportunity to try new things, and don't put yourself down. Remember who you are, remember what you want, and listen to your heart. In those times, when the times are bad and everything, you always have to listen to your heart and listen to your dreams and believe in your dreams. That's what matters. because I really think that people now, they think they have to get and fit into squares, and they don't really see out of the box, and they don't listen to the inner voice, like the little kid that is inside them. They don't listen to this voice anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I really think that is important, like for the good, like the good for like the world, like I was happening every day, like now, like in the world and all those things. Like if you listen more to your inner child, like you can do like great things.
Well, let me ask you. Now, you said about listening to your inner child. Now, if you had to, I guess, pinpoint one recording artist, and I'm sticking to music, one recording artist that is currently, relevant. What recording artist do you think actually lives that type of life?
It's like, for me, my model, if I have one, is Michael Jackson. I've always been Michael Jackson. Like I really feel close from him, from his message, from the way he was on stage, the way he considered like his business, like always come up with like new ideas. Music, like moving music, and great visuals, and all the things that is around the music that also help people, and like always like see the humanity in this globality, and don't putting barrier between people. Mm-hmm. So right now for me it's kind of hard now in this industry to find an artist that has the same feeling and that want to give the same feeling. So basically, that's why I wanna go back to like to those artists like Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson. That really the music is great and amazing, but at the same time there is a message behind, and a good message.
Okay.
So that's where I'm trying to get with my music.
Okay, so your music is beyond you just expressing yourself. You're looking to send a message to the masses worldwide.
Yeah, and not even take myself too seriously. Like it's not about like it's just about having fun sometimes, but like always trying to find to find new ideas and try to to take the people somewhere else. When you sit like you go in the movie, you sit on your chair, you expect to go and travel somewhere else and to go out of the world and the routine that you have every day. So that's what I'm trying to do with my music right now. I'm trying to just empower the people and at the same time just like give a good and great entertainment.
Okay, you have a video, all right, about joining a revolution. You have episode 1, all right, and the way you do it, it's like you're kind of making a movie, but you're also painting a picture of what the future could be. Okay, and 2158, where you have people that are emotionless, they forget how to be human.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and then they send you back to help them remember what it is to be that way.
Yeah, like I just give you an example for that. Like I think with like all the technology that we have right now. I mean, I love technology. Like it's I think it's very good for humankind and for everybody. But at the same time, like I'm kind of scared sometimes when I see kids, and like I don't have kids myself, but like people around me have kids and everything, and I see them like at an early age in front of the computer all day and just watching TV and everything. And I remember when I was a kid, just playing like like with those little cars and just playing for days with that, and just like cultivating my imagination, just with like a little plastic cars and that I had in my cupboard, and just playing with that. And I don't see kids playing like that. I don't see kids going out playing with a ball, and this is freaking me out in a certain kind of way. Like this is why I really want to get this message out there, because like you really need to cultivate your imagination, because imagination is everything. Imagination can take you in places that even knowledge cannot take you, and I take this quote from Albert Einstein that say imagination is like stronger, can be stronger than knowledge, because like you have to think out of the box if you really want to push yourself somewhere else, and sometimes even being like a dreamer. You know, you need to be a dreamer, and I think this world needs some like dreamers. You know, like because dreamers is the people who can push like everybody forward because they see what other people cannot see because they imagine, and when you imagine, you can see what other people and regular people cannot see. So that's more where I want to go with all that, you know. Like that's why I picture all those people with those screens in front of their face and just like being like zombies, like going around the cities, because it's like a metaphor of what is happening right now in the world.
No, but it's true because when you have the kids playing video games and not going out and using their creative mind, something's lost because you know to be a dreamer. I mean, that's what this. I mean, that's what the United States is built on. Dreamers.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, and that's why also for me it's important to be here in the United States. Like, I come from France. I arrived in France, and my dream always been to be big in the United States because it's the American dream. And I love the way of living here. And here, the dream is possible. You know, like the people gives you the opportunity to, I don't know, like so many stories about like how American people who started with like nothing and just by believing themselves in their dream, by magic, like everything happens. So I've always been attracted by United States because I think like I've been in so many places in the world, but it's when I'm in United States that I really feel that something can just happen like this, totally out of the blue, and just like you know, like going my way, like something unexpected can happen anytime, you know.
Right.
So I really like US.
Well, I mean, yeah, so do I. I love it. But now with all your travels, did when you traveled from one country to the other, and you saw how people were, I guess, how they are now, how they're living. You know, did that help you to forge the project that you're involved in right now?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I have the chance, like a couple of years ago, I went in an island across from Australia, and I used to live I lived in a tribe for a couple of weeks. In a tribe with just like you know, like really like a life in the tribe. So fishing, hunting with them, and playing music and living the life as human being in the nature. Like you just like wake up in the morning with the rising sun, and then you play music all night, and you just like listening to the sound of the waves and the sea, and it was an amazing experience. And so it's just one of my experiences that really like give me my inspiration and traveling the world. I love Mexico, so I used to live like a few months in Mexico. I like to inspire myself with other culture, the music, and that's really what it's all about, you know. Like and so down the road, you know, like my music is influenced by all those rhythm and all those experiences that I had in my life, by meeting all those people, and so I see myself in a constant evolution, you know. Like I have now those songs, so Downtown, that I'm promoting right now. But like now I'm doing some other things, but I expect the people to follow me because it's always like I always do the thing with heart. So if the people feel my music, hopefully I know they will follow me wherever I go. That's what I expect.
Well, and your music that you make is influenced not only, you know, by modern music, but you're also influenced by classical music and Motown, the Motown era, and so on and so forth. So you know your music is just a little bit different than, and you really, you know, than I guess than most music in your genre at this point, because I mean you're sending a message. It's not just singing about dancing on the dance floor.
Yeah. I mean, it can be like that on one music or two, but like always, I try to put something in my music, like there is an inner message. Even if I sing like a dance track or a club track, I always try to put something in the lyrics that remind like what I'm here for and the message that I wanna deliver also. So I label it pop music because for me it's more convenient, because when you label it pop music, you're able to go a little bit everywhere. You can do R&B, you can do soul, and I don't like to label my music, but people force you to label your music. When you have to say, oh, what kind of music do you do, or like how do you label your music? So always label it pop music because it gives me the freedom to go everywhere I want to go.
Right. You can cross over, and you can include other artists from other, like whether it be rock or rap and stuff like that. You can actually do things like that, which is great. Now,
exactly. I come from the hip hop world. I used to have in France a band. Like I found in a band when I was like at a young age, and so I'm like the hip hop world is very influencing on me. I love rock. I love like classical music. I listen to every kind of music. So at the end of the day, when I start composing my music, I get those different influences that come into my mind. And like you say, I love Motown music. I love soul music, and I really like all the American like classic music. I've really been influenced by all the American artists at a young age. So that's what I do.
Okay, no, and now you were in France. You came to the United States, and you're in Atlanta with my buddy Ron Herbert, and you're doing some great things in the studio over there. Yeah,
amazing things. I got a great team around me. Like I do most of the thing myself. Like that's what people like a little bit intrigued by what I do, because I compose more music. I write songs. I make my own videos and everything. So I really used to travel the world with just my little equipment and just like do everything on the spot and ask some people to give me a hand and like get some extras for my videos coming, and just buy them a pizza and just like do my things like that, not talking about budget, like just really do things because people like have a feel of my music, they like my music, and it's okay, I'm going to give you a hand with that. So for me, it's brand new right now to have a team around me. I've got like manager, I've got like all the producers who coming to the table and wants to participate to this. So I'm very glad, I'm very glad because right now I think everything comes together. I got like people helping me and people that see my vision where I want to go, and they're ready to to put away some other work and just like helping me like realize my album and my music. Yeah. So I'm very glad about all that, and I'm very thankful about it. Like with Ron Herbert, like when I met him, he clicked directly, because I think it's somebody was like I mean, if you know him, I don't know if people out there know him, but like he's a big guy in the industry, and he worked with like tons of superstars and artists. So when a guy like that tell you that you're a star and believes in your project and push you, it's very overwhelming, and you want to do good. So I always try to do good. I always like for me, for my fan and the people who like my music, but also the people working with me.
I hear you loud and clear. And on that note, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to listen to Sidney B's music. And we're going to be right back on the UCW radio show with Sidney B.
Girls give me kisses, live this life to the fullest. I give you what till I say, feel it. Baby, give it all. You the best when you do it your way. Sometimes this life is so exciting when it moves at the speed of sound. I want to spread this energy to my people all around. I'm so happy, nothing put me down. I'm dressed to kill, tonight I'm going downtown. Tonight I'm going downtown.
back on the UCW radio show with Sidney B. We're going to get back to, he was talking about Ron Herbert. Mm-hmm. Well, you have one of the best in the business by your side, so you are fortunate because I know he just doesn't take on any project.
Exactly.
You know, so you're fortunate to have him on your side. Now, let me ask you this so that our listeners can really understand how you felt. When you got off that plane and you were in Atlanta and you walked into Ron's office, tell me what feeling you had, because I know what most people say, but I want to hear what your feeling was.
Yeah, so you have to explain that Ron's where I'm living right now, because while I'm staying here, I stay in his office / apartment. So I have the great happiness in the morning. Every morning that I wake up, I'm waking around like millions and millions of records sold all over the world. So when you get in his apartment, office, you just see all the walls are filled with platinum albums from any artist that you can imagine. You have Mariah Carey on one side, you have Lenny Kravitz, you have the Rolling Stones, you have Madonna, you have all the artists that you can imagine on this wall, and he promoted all those records. So when you arrive there, like anybody who goes inside this place, they are just amazed. There is no other word than that, because I've been to many record labels, like even Universal and everything. They don't have what Ron has in 100 square feet apartments. So when you go over there, you just you there's nothing else than just being amazed and see, wow, it's amazing. It's like the Hard Rock Cafe in an apartment.
And for you, being a recording artist, when you walked in there, you were like, yeah, this guy is the real deal. He is the man. He's the guy that makes things happen.
Yeah. I knew it was the real deal, but I really believe in power of spirits and that you create your own path and that you meet the right people at the right time, and that's really what I felt with Ron. When I met him at the time of his life, and he met me at the time of my life where we needed kind of each other, because he was away from the business for a few years. And he wanted to get back, and he needed a project. And me, I desperately need somebody like Ron in my project. And just it happened on internet. He just saw my stuff on internet, and he flew me to Atlanta. And it happened really for a reason. So yeah, when I arrived over there, I mean, I was amazed, but I already envisioned everything before. I don't know if you see what I mean. In my mind, I was dreaming to meet somebody like him. So when I arrived there, I was just, it was just the reality that was matching the dream, So I was, of course, I was truly amazed, and I know that the type of person is Ron, but on the personal level, is also somebody that is great. So that's why it's important too. It's not just great in the business. It's also on the human level, somebody that is great to hang out with. We can sometimes we sit down and we can talk for hours and hours, and he tell me all those stories about breaking records and all the artists that he worked with. And for an artist like me, it's just so amazing. You have you have an encyclopedia that is working with you. So it's just it's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, I think, as I said, for him to link up with you, he must have a vision, and we can say that he's from the future too.
Exactly. He told me I want you to bring me back from the future. That's what he tells me all the time. He said, you're here to bring me back from the future. Yeah, so, but like I said, by the fact that I come from the future also, I saw all that coming, more or less, and I'm more, I know what we have to do, So sometimes I tell him, okay, I know what you want to do, but remember that I'm from the future, so I see what's coming. So you have to trust me. You have to trust me. Oh yeah, I know, future man, I know. so it's like that. So my mission also is to bring back Ron, but like I said, like he has like some time off, like he needed to live his life because he had like a full life of a few years. So he retired, but like he was like, he was like a little bit like, like he wanted to go back to it, like it's a passion, like the music industry and the music is such a passion that you cannot go away, like artists, like sometimes they can sing forever until they die, and they die on stage because like this is a passion, this is something that what we live for. And even if he's not an artist, even if he's a promoter, you see that he still has the flame, and he cannot retire, what I'm saying, like he cannot retire. So that's what I feel. I still feel like even if he's like he has a certain age right now, but I still feel the flame, and I still see him that he really wants to do something. Like he really wants like another big break, and yeah, just like he told me that. And sometimes we'll have some downtime, and I tell him, yeah, Ron. He say, man, remember what I told you when I called you from the first time? I say 3 words. I say, you were a star, buddy.
Yeah, well, he's a passionate guy, no doubt about it. And for him, again, if he sees it in you, then he's in the future. He's looking into the future. He's seeing where you can be and whatnot. So, again, coming, from where you are to where you are currently, and the projects that you have, going on, I have no doubt that he has big plans for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because look, I mean, you look at artists that hit the scene that really made it big, because they brought something different. And I'm going to touch on one person because it's recent. But if you look at a Lady Gaga, okay, when she came on the scene, she was working towards it and then built up because she connected with the masses. Okay,
exactly.
And basically you are in mode of doing that as well. Not that you want to do it, but you're already in mode. You're on that path of getting that done.
Oh yeah. And like I said, like imagine yourself, like you want to be like an artist like myself wants to sell like tons of records, and I want my music to be spread all over the world, of course. And when I wake up every morning and I see all those platinum CDs all over the world, I'm in an environment to make it happen. Like I'm really in a good environment to go toward my goal, because I'm surrounded by my goal and where I want to go. So sometimes we're laughing and I say, oh, Ron, you're going to have to remove like all the platinum records from this work. Next year is going to be all Sidney B over there. So that's kind of my goal. So yeah. So, and plus, like I say, like the fact that I work with him and he knows the business and everything, and I don't have the pressure now of a record label that push me and everything. He knows where I want to go. I told him my vision, and he's totally into it, and he knows exactly what I want to go. So basically, we just take our time now. We really build it strong foundations. So when the thing's gonna blow up, it's gonna be big, and then we work for that, So we're not rushing the thing. We've been like very strong foundation. We're working on strong singles. We're trying to get like some A-lister artists on the table, and trying to work with the best in the industry. Even if I'm not famous at all in the United States yet, but we try to surround ourselves with very good people, because basically he can do it, and he saw in me like the vision that I want to bring, and he saw like you said, Lady Gaga came over there. She connected with the masses, but at the same time she was different, and I really believe that. I really don't believe like in sound alike. I really don't like the sound alike. Oh, it sounds like this, or it sounds like that, or record company that just drop a CD because it sounds like another artist. So I think my music is very commercial. It can be very commercial, but at the same time, I want it to sound like me. I want to have like my own identity, and I think that's what makes you stand out in the business. That's why artists like Lady Gaga or let's say Katy Perry and all those people are successful, because it's commercial, but they have this style. Every time you listen to this song, you know that it's them, and the song cannot be sung by another artist. So I'm talking about like the artists that they are right now. Lady Gaga is a good example that just came with a material that was good commercial, but like just like a little like slightly different from what was in the market, and that's why she blew up so big, and the people were really intrigued and wanted to know more about her and her universe.
Yeah,
You know?
well, she lives what she lives that way. I mean, this is her life. So there's no. I mean, it's easy for her to. Well, I'm not going to say easy, but it's kind of. I'm going to use the word easy. That it's easier for her to go and do what she's doing. But I want to make something clear to our listeners, is that Sidney B is not doing this. He's not chasing the money. He's not chasing the fame. He's not chasing the platinum records. What he's doing is trying to live his dream, but also you're looking to utilize this as a vehicle for you to do good in the universe, right?
Yeah, and I try to keep it artistic, you know, like I try to that's why I make my own videos, and I really want I don't know, like I say, Michael Jackson is for me like somebody that I look up to because he had like really the whole package, and when you see a Michael Jackson video, you transport it somewhere else. When you listen to his music, you just like stomp your feet and nod your head and you transport it somewhere else. And same thing when you were going to see him live on stage, you know, like it's you know, like it makes you dream. You have sparkles in your eyes, and you see this artist like doing his things, and you're amazed by his performance, and that's what I try to do. You know, like that's why I look up to the best, I think, in the industry and the king of pop, because I think he really had something, you know, more. I got other artists like that, like Prince, or there is like many out there that I look up to. And I really want to bring back that. I really want to bring back like this feel when you go and see an artist on stage. A lot of things going on, unexpected things, and you know, I want the people to come and see me live. And for an hour, I'm gonna take him there and there and there and show them, you know, like an experience. You know, like the way I see my stage performances, like in the next few months. That's what we're working on right now. Is something that is more close from the Cirque du Soleil. You know, like people coming there, they have the music, they have the videos, they have the band, they have the dancers, they have, you know, like something strong, and like you really have an entertainment that you don't have, you know, like it's halfway between like going and see a movie or a theater piece or a concert. So that's what I really want to bring, because I really think you see the essence of an artist on stage, and for me it's very important. So I'm working on my records, I'm working on my video, but I also keep in mind that I have to bring like very, very good entertainment on stage. It's very important to me too.
Well, when you perform and what you're going to be setting up to do, you know, as opposed to you, and again, you have artists that would go on stage just to sing. Okay, you have some artists that'll go dance, you know, but then you have artists that like a Madonna, like a Michael Jackson, like a Pink Floyd. You know, where they go and they give you something that you're going to go home, talk to your family about at dinner or the next day. You're going to talk about it around the water cooler. You're going to go and tweet it, Facebook it, do all this stuff because you had an experience that you'll share and you'll talk about 10 years later or 20. And
exactly.
And that's what you're looking to do.
Exactly. That's totally what I'm looking.
And you're giving the people their money's worth. They buy a ticket to your show. They're buying the experience. It's not just coming to see Sidney B. It's coming to see the show. So welcome to the show, and that's what you're doing.
Exactly. You don't know what you can expect, and you just over there, and I take you on a journey. I take you on my journey, on your journey. I just want to take you somewhere else, and for an hour and a half, we're gonna go there. And when you're gonna come back to Earth, you know you're gonna be different. Something happens. That's really my goal. You know, so this is something that is not easy to do, but that's why I work for now each and every day. I really want to do that, and I really want to produce the same thing on my video and on my music. And why I keep on saying video, because I really like my music to be connecting with my videos too. And most of the time when I release a single, I release the single and the video at the same time, because for me the image and the music is connected in a certain kind of way. Like we live in a world where the image is such important, take like so much place, and that the music sometimes, like is not enough, to express what I want to do. So that's why I like to put on the video to really show the people, and when the people are sitting and listen to the music, it's great, and that's what I want to. But sometimes I want them to just sit down in front of the screen and just let me take you to a journey through my video and my music. That's also what I want to do,
No,
And at a certain level, I think I started with my last video downtown, and that's why Ron called me out of this video. He saw this video on internet, and he called me after that. Yeah. So.
well, I think you have a product and a project that is definitely marketable. I think that what you're looking to do with your performances, that's what people crave, because when you have someone spending, I don't care if it's $20, $40, $50, $100, $200 on going to a concert. Okay, they need to get something out of it beyond just seeing someone perform live. Do you want to see somebody just sing and dance around? You put on your computer, you save yourself the $100 or the $50. But you want to go for that experience. You want, for you, them coming and getting that experience is what it's about.
And what is very important to me too is charity. I really believe in charity, and I really believe in win-win situations. That means like I really want to couple my concert with money for charity also, because I think that my message wouldn't be complete if I don't do that. Because of course, I mean, like I'm not trying to fool anybody. Of course, I'm going after the platinum records because it's my dream. Like what artists don't dream about having platinum records and have the money at the end of the day. But the money for me is just a tool of what I want to, what I want to do. Because to do like big productions like that, you need money. You need like to pay the people that are working on the production. That's normal. So I'm not a fool, and I know everybody needs money and everything. But down the road, I think for me charity is very important. I really love artists like Bono, or like those artists that are great artists. They do the 360 tour that is like one of the most grossing tour in the history of music. But at the same time, he keep it like low profile. But at the same time, I know he does tons and tons of things for charity, and that's also what I like. That I think my message wouldn't be complete if I don't involve myself in charity as well.
Okay.
So,
is there any particular charity or any particular charity that you would lean towards?
Now I'm working on project with one of my manager that is the head of this charity that is called Pupil. That is people uplifting people for life. Basically, like they have like two different charity under this one big foundation. The first one, they're helping like kids who don't have the chance, or they're like living like in the ghetto, and then they don't really have like other option than they just like stay on the street and everything. They just give them like the opportunity to go and record music and make music and do the project and one like learning how to make videos and everything. So they can just see what they can do with like in the entertainment business. Not even entertainment business, just give them like a passion, like I really believe like people everybody needs to have like a passion, like even if it's not music, it can be like sport, or it can be, So I really believe that you need to have something that is uplifting, because then you fight for it, and you just don't go for your 9 to 5 and don't have hope in life just making money, like you have all the things that make you grow as a human. So they have this part of the foundation is called the Art for Life campaign, and the other part is like for how they call it. I'm not sure, but apparently there is like this problem in Atlanta. There is a lot of how you call it? Now I'm I'm a little bit. Human trafficking. All right, human trafficking.
That's. I'm glad that you said that. All right,
yeah, human trafficking. Apparently, I didn't know that. And when I arrived here, they talked to me about the foundation, and I didn't know. They told me story of what happened to people here in Atlanta now in 2012. And I was like shocked. I was just shocked. Like human trafficking, like young girls, like taking away from their home, kidnapped,
Sidney,
and drugged, and put back on the street. And I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. I never heard of that before.
Sidney, it's $1 billion business. It's $1 billion business, and I'm glad that you're going to be doing something to help bring awareness to child trafficking, because it is something horrible. They do it all over the world. You know, look, I'm connected to an organization that actually does things, and you know what? You can actually they even go to the point of, you know, with the kids, because they go and they traffic these kids and they sell them for nothing. And you know, I mean, people buy these kids for a couple $100.
I know, but like I was, you know, I kind of live sometimes, you know, I'm an artist, so I kind of live sometimes in my bubble, in my imagination, and I do my thing, you know, I really put a lot of work into it, and I see the problems of the world and everything, but when somebody comes and talk to you and say, this happens right now in Atlanta in 2012, little girls in chain, that they are drugs and put back in the streets, and you know, like I was like, what? It's not possible, and I met some spoken person from this association, like actually girls who just like break free from that, and actually there is like one of this spoken person that has a movie now at the Cannes Film Festival, and she talks about like all her life and what happened, you know, like when she was trafficked, like when she was kidnapped and she was like put like in a random place like out of the city, and I was really shocked when I heard that. So I say no, it's not possible, and I don't want to limit myself to one association, but I really want to be involved in those things, you know. So now we're trying to put this tour together. That's going to be the Arts for Life campaign. So that's why right now I'm working on the show, and like I say, I really want to couple that with the non-profit and the charity, because you know, like if you have a stage, I think you should speak, right? You know, if you have a stage and people you're here for the entertainment. You know, I don't want to bother people, but that's why I'm just going there, and I'm just going to make the people happy. And they're not going to know, but a part of the money that they're going to come to when they see my show is going to go for charity. And you know, I want to keep it like you know, like on the edge, because I want everybody to be happy. That's really why I'm aiming. So people coming to the show, and they don't need to know that I do that for charity also, and I mean, it's going to be advertised, of course, but they're going to be stand and people sensibilizing people. But if people just want to go and have fun, I mean, that's what I give. You know, like you coming here, I'm bringing the show to you, and you don't know, but like some of your money is going to go for those foundations that I support.
Well, I'm glad that you're doing that, Sidney, because as I said, with child trafficking, it's an epidemic. And you know, I have friends of mine, you know, Steph and Kelsey McNeil. They have a film that they're doing, Pure, the movie, and it's about bringing attention to child trafficking. And you know, I think that the film that you saw at Cannes is, you know, has to do with that. But I'm just happy that you're doing that, because not too many recording artists that I see, you know, with everything out there. Oh, I hear I'm doing this for hunger. I'm doing this for this. There's a disaster there. I'm doing that for that. That's great, you know. But then, you know, I don't hear anything going on for something that you know, child trafficking, human trafficking, which is horrible, you know. But anyway, so kudos for you. doing that. And I think that the projects and everything and how you're looking to make things happen is going to help you to get where you need to go and help you to help more people. And that's pretty much, your mode. You're gonna live your dreams, but you also want to help people in the process.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to try to be like a locomotive, like try to, okay, I'm doing my thing, I live my dream, I want to make my music, like that's what I live for, and that's why I want to express, like I really want to express like all the things that goes through my mind, my imagination. I really have visions of all the things that I really want to do, and at the same time it's totally compatible with helping other people. So why not? Like I mean, and plus, I mean, like I couldn't say come here for a revolution and everything and not being involved in this kind of thing. Like for me, it wouldn't even make sense. So I'm not trying to fool people. I'm not Mother Teresa or anything. I'm an artist. I do my thing, but also I really have that deep in my heart that we can just all rise and grow together. And that's really my goal. I want the people that working with me, that grow with me. I want my fan to be empowered and grow and help us help like other foundations and be involved and like try to get the people involved, because at the end of the day, if we help each other, I mean, we're gonna live in a better place. And like people sometimes they say, oh yeah, he's a dreamer, like this song, like Imagine, like you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one, like and that's what I say. This world needs a dreamer and needs people like that who dreams and really have like a pure feeling, like Michael Jackson used to have. Heal the world, like Black or White, and like all those music that makes sense, like that totally makes sense. Like it was pop music, you were like dancing to it, but at the same time there is a message behind. There is like a message of respect. There is a message of, okay, we are all together in the same ship that is like planet Earth. So like let's help each other. Let's even if I'm the front man, I'm ready to be the front man. I like to be the front man, but like just to make sure that everybody is behind. So that's really what I want to do. So I'm working on it.
Well, I think you're in mode, as I said, to getting some great things done. You're lined up with Ron Herbert. You have a definite platinum guy in your corner with the team, and
Exactly.
you're not just dreaming. You're living your dreams, and your dreams are followed by action, and that's what's going to help everything. Now, Sidney, I want our listeners, for them to follow your career. Okay, I know you have your site SidneyB.com, but do you tweet or you're on Facebook? Just let us know.
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a really big Twitter Twitter person. I don't tweet like every 2 seconds. I know like a lot of artists do that. Recently, I was like introduced to Instagram. Instagram?
Yes, I know.
I kind of like Instagram, because sometimes I don't want to say things. I just want to show what I'm doing. So I'm just like take pictures and just like put it out there. But I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. So you can follow me on Facebook, Sidney B, Twitter, Sidney B, @SidneyBMusic. And basically just go to SidneyB.com and you're going to see some of my video. Go and check out my video Downtown that is on YouTube. That I think for me is the first real step where I want to go. It might not be like the my first single like that I'm gonna drop like on US, but it's really the first thing. Like it tells my story, it tells where I come from, and I think you're gonna like it. So you should go and check it out. And cineb.com and just stay tuned.
There you go. All right, you heard it from Sidney B. Go to sidneyb.com. Check him out on Twitter or on Facebook. Check out his video because it's really creative. I saw it. You're gonna enjoy it. It's a whole barrel of creativity. And follow this guy's career because I think that if you Sidney, for what you're doing, dream on, make it happen, and you're gonna bring something to the audience that they lack. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you're not only gonna sing it, you're gonna bring it. So that's that's definitely a big thing. But Sidney, thank you for coming on the show. I do appreciate.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. And I want to have you on down the road too. We can get updates on what's going on. Oh yeah,
sure.
Because I know
anytime.
Yeah, because I know that your career is going to skyrocket. So I want to make sure that we're letting our listeners know this is where Sidney B is and this is where he's going. And I think you're going to go far, my friend.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
What is your major malfunction?
So let it be written. So let it be done.
Ladies and gentlemen, my mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank you.